How's it going, everybody? On today's video we are trying out Nomad's Guitar Detailer, which is a product designed specifically for matte or satin finishes and well, also gloss finishes. So let's see how it goes. Let me show you what I'm going to be using to clean the guitar. By the way, the guitar is a satin finish guitar and it's a Guild X175 Manhattan Special finish in this beautiful midnight blue satin finish. Let me show you what I'll be using. Alright, so this is a guitar we'll be cleaning. Like I said, it's finished in a beautiful blue satin finish. And as you can tell, there are some smudges here from my fingers. And they are mostly around the controls and, the back of the neck. And here's what we'll be using for this. Of course, the Nomad Guitar Detailer. And I like to use two rags. One will be to apply the product, and the other one will be to wipe it out, or quote-unquote polish, which is not the right term because we don't want to polish, but though this is the rag I'll be using to basically remove the excess product and have the guitar satin again. So let's get to it, guys. Here we go. Before we get started, let me share with you a little bit of my experience with satin matte finish guitars. My first matte finish guitar was a Gibson Flying V Gothic of the Gothic series. I'm not sure if you guys remember those. This was in during the late 90s, early 2000s. That was my first real guitar, and it was frustrating to me because the selling point was that, hey, no more fingerprints on your guitar. You don't need to clean it every day. So I was like, yeah, I want that. Because back in the day I used to have some sort of an OCD thing going on with fingerprints. I would be cleaning the guitar more than using it. And I'm talking about the previous guitar I had, which was a glossy finish Ibanez. So when I went to the store, bought the guitar, and fingerprints just were all over the place. There was no way for me, I didn't know how to remove them. And the issue with those guitars, at least the issue, I will quote unquote call it like that, is that they didn't use a satin finish or a matte finish. It was just their black finish without the gloss, the nitro gloss coat. So it wasn't a true satin finish, which this guy does have. Alright, I really like satin or matte finishes because it means there's less material on the guitar, so the wood vibrates more, it's more acoustic. In theory, it should transfer the vibrations to the pickups. Well, it's all in your head, guys, but anyways, I do like them. I've owned a couple more after that Gibson. I learned and this is how I used to clean them. I was also about to clean this guitar like that until I came across this product. You can usually just use soapy water, lukewarm soapy water, just a little bit, and clean it with a rag and the grease will get out. So I used to do that and it worked great, so no issues. However, since there is apparently now a product that will also help protect the finish afterwards, after you're done cleaning, I decided to give it a try. So we'll see. The guitar, it's really shiny. Well, shiny as far as satin goes. It's really cool. It's, according to how the light hits it, you can tell it's very special. Plus, it's not just blue, it has a little bit of metal sparkle going on. But we'll see the final results and I'll give you my thoughts after I'm done cleaning. So let me show you how I do this. Okay guys, so in the past, I used to spray the thing directly on the finish. I later learned that it wasn't the best way to do it. You will waste a lot of the polish, plus it will get everywhere on the guitar, so that will be twice the job. So and this is also what Nomad recommends, and most guitar cleaning products recommend the same thing. Is what you do is you spray it on a rag like you're seeing here, and you work the product in the finish. Okay, so that's what I am doing now. And you don't want this to stick, you don't want this to be long on the guitar. You're just trying to remove the grease or the your fingerprints out, so you can just wipe it it's basically, like you're seeing, basically an images are worth much more than words. So what you do is you just maybe we'll do another coat of this or another pass, and I can already see it's removing the grease. Oh, here, let's see. There you go. So let me show you the back. Okay, here's the back of the guitar and the neck. You can tell the neck is a bit more glossier. That's because of me playing it. I really like these tuners, by the way. I also did the sides before turning the guitar over, and I forgot to show you. I used the other rack to wipe out the excess and basically sort of quote-unquote polish the guitar. All right. So in this case, since it's a very large surface and we don't have any holes or crevices, I will spray the thing straight onto the back like this, and I'll get to it. All right, let me swirl it around. Okay, just like that. Actually, it goes away pretty quick. I can already see, it's different when you're here in person, but I can see the smudges going out. And like I said, with my other cloth, just give it a final dry. I guess that would be the right word for this. And here's the neck. Okay, guys, this is actually what I really want to be cleaned more. Wrong rag. So here I will actually maybe press a little bit more, work it in a little bit more. Okay, and with the remaining, this is so moist, I'll just do the back of the headstock as well. Okay, let me finish this up and I'll show you the final results. Alright guys, so as you can tell, I've turned on the lights, so I guess that will help us notice things a bit more. And there it is. Beautiful. No smudges anymore. They're all gone. It didn't add any extra shininess to the satin finish, because on the Guitar Detailer, which is water-based, there are no waxes after the cleaning part of things, so there's no residue. It's safe to use on the metal parts as well. I also cleaned the headstock, which is also satin, and you can see here it's beautiful. Still satin. That's the important part. All right, guys. So as you can tell, let me show you the back real quick. And here is actually even nicer. Well, I wouldn't say nicer, but you can tell. It's. I'm actually speechless. This is great, guys. You should go ahead and try it out. Wow. Alright everybody, that was it for this video. Just a little bit of a disclaimer. I wasn't paid by Music Nomad. I wasn't asked to do this by Music Nomad. No, they didn't send me this. I paid for it with my own money. Waited the couple weeks it takes for things to get from the States to Peru. That's where I live. And everything I've told you is my honest opinion. And just to make it clear, it does work. It does remove the grease marks out of your satin finish. It doesn't make it go shiny, and it does look amazing, as you can tell. And yes, the back of the neck, like I said, it feels just like when I got it, and that's actually what I was looking for. Alright, I'll definitely buy it again, and just for fun, I'll try it on my other guitars that have gloss finishes, because it actually works for them too. So, see you soon, guys. I'm still enjoying playing with a Bixby. It's a new thing for me. Alright guys, see you soon.